Hi guys, good morning and happy Friday. How are you today? I hope that you are having a great time. As usual, I would like a couple of seconds for you to come. I'm sorry, but I have 3 minutes of delay. I found an accident coming here to my office on my way to my studio, and so that's the reason why I have these minutes of delay. I hope that you can forgive me, so sorry for my delay, for my being late. So, how are you guys? I hope that you are having a great time. I see that somebody's starting coming. As usual, can you please give me a feedback about the audio so that you can hear me properly? Good morning, Nadia. Good morning. You're always the first one, Nadia. Good morning, Marie, and welcome. Can you please give me a feedback if the audio is okay? I hope that you can hear me properly. Hi, Patrizia. Good morning. Okay, guys. So in the meantime that I wait for you to give me a feedback. Okay, Nadia, thank you for your reply. Good morning, Berardo. How are you? I would like to test if last time you studied what we learned together. So I would like to ask you, what date is it today? So can you please give me in the comment the reply telling me the date in English, and in parentheses tell me how to read the date of today in English. So I want to wait for you to give me a feedback. Okay, great. In the meantime, I will write the title of today's lesson that, as you know, is how to express time in English. Time in English. How to express time in English. Today is Friday. Very good, Anna. And what about the date? So if you want to say today, oggi è il 2 di febbraio, how do you say that in English? How do you write and how do you express it orally in parentheses? Today is Friday. Yes, that's right. Thanks God it's Friday. I hope that you are happy about it. This week I posted an image about the days of the week, just to have you the chance to revise the days of the week on my Facebook page, Impara l'Inglese con Monica, and I asked you to tell me which is your favorite day of the week. And many of you told me that your favorite day is Friday, of course, because it is the final day of work, the last day of work. Berardo told me il video è leggermente sfocato. Ah, okay. I see it properly. So maybe it's due to the connection, Berardo. So please go on telling me how you can see me. Okay. Very good. Today is okay. Very good. But how do you express the day of today in English? Okay, Marie wrote the correct reply. Today is the 2nd, remember to put the ND, of February 2018. So Marie, keep it in mind. Today is the 2nd of February. Remember to put the article the in front of the number, the ordinal number, so 2nd with the ND. Very good, Laura, thank you, fantastic. But to put the preposition of in front of the month. So Laura, not on, whereas of. And remember that if you are expressing the day or the date of today, we do not use the preposition on. So the reply is today is the 2nd of February. But when we write, we just write this. February, and here we have to add the and the preposition of. Very good. Okay, so keep this information in mind. So guys, today what I want to explain to you is how to express the time in English. And so to reply to the question, what time is it? What time is it? This is the question that we ask in order to ask for the time. So as you can see here, the verb to be is in the singular way. So it is in the singular way because it goes according to the subject it. Whereas in Italian we would say che ore sono. So remember this first difference. This first difference leads us to the reply that is it is or it's. That is always the reply that we put after the question, what time is it? So what time is it? Repeat after me. What time is it? Che ore sono? Reply will be it is or it's, and then we will put, of course, the time. So in order to explain to you how to read the clock, I want to, just a second, I want to make space different because I need a lot of space in order to explain to you better how to read the time. So we said that the question is, what time is it? The reply will be, it's, and then the hour. Keep also in mind that we have, sorry, I move this way, we have to keep in mind the difference between the clock, that is the one that we hang on the wall, clock, l'orologio da parete, and the watch. Today I don't have my watch, but the watch is the one that we wear on our wrist. È invece l'orologio che indossiamo sul polso. We wear on our wrist. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, guys, so when we have to express the time, I want to focus on 4 main sections. This section, o'clock. This other section, a quarter. And here, a quarter. And this other section, half. So o'clock, a quarter. So keep in mind the pronunciation. These is barely absent. So a quarter, half, and remember that the pronunciation, the proper pronunciation of this is half. So you have to pronounce the H, and you don't have to pronounce the letter L, like in the verbs walk and talk. It works the same. Half, so don't say half. Okay? And here again we have a quarter, a quarter. Okay, so let's pretend that the clock is in this position. So if the clock is in this position, to the reply, what time is it? We will reply, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. Sono le 9 in punto. It's 9 o'clock. Then we have to know how to express all the minutes that are in this part, in this slice of the clock, and all the minutes that are in this other part of the clock. In this part, we will use the preposition past, whereas in this other part, we will use the preposition to. Okay? So, we said that the main elements that we have to keep in mind when we are expressing the time in English is o'clock, are o'clock, a quarter, and half. Oh, okay, sorry. Daniele is writing. I'm Monica, I'm driving and I'm late for work. I love your lesson. See you and have a good time. Okay, Daniele, but please pay attention on the way you are driving on. So please do not get distracted by my lesson. So just keep the audio going, but have your eye on the street. I want you to be cautious and aware of that. Okay, so we said that if the clock is in this position, we will say it's 9 o'clock. Then, what about all the minutes that are in this other part of the clock? In English, when we have to say sono le 9:05, le 9:10, le 9:15, le 9:20, le 9:25, le 9:30, in order to express all the minutes that we have in this other part of the clock, we have to use the preposition past. But how? We will always start the reply with it's, subject and verb. It is, it's. Then we will put the minutes that come after a specific hour. Let's pretend le 9:05. So we are here. So we will say it's 5 minutes, 5, past 9. So the rule, the basic rule is that we have to put it's, minutes, past, hour. So this is the basic rule. If the minutes are in this part of the clock, in this case, we will say it's 5 past 9. It's 5 past 9. So we have to anticipate the hour with the word past. And before the word past, we put the minutes. So it's 5 past 9. Going on, if the clock is in this position, we will say it's 10 past 9. It's 10 past 9. And what about if the clock is in this position? In this position, instead of using the number of the minutes, we will use the expression a quarter. So in order to say the Italian expression sono le 9:15, that is the current time, we will say it's a quarter past 9. It's a quarter past 9. Is it clear so far? Hi Carla, welcome. Is it clear so far? So it's 9 o'clock. It's 5 past 9. It's 10 past 9. It's a quarter past 9. What about if the clock is in this position? Sono le 9:20. How would you say it? Can you please write in the comment? Okay, Bernardo, very well, very good. So can you please give me a feedback? How would you say in English, sono le 9:15? Thank you, Silvio. So please write the reply in the comment. Sorry, le 9:20. So remember to put it's, the minutes, past, and then the hour. So, sono le 9:20 will be in English, it's, because in English we always put the verb in singular form. It's minutes past hour. It's 20 past 9. Very good. It's 20 past 9. And what about in this case? Le 9:25. 9:25 will be, of course, it's 25 past 9. So as you can see, it's very, very easy. It's 20 minutes past 9. Very good, perfect. Berardo, keep in mind that you can also avoid using the word minutes. So you can just say it's 20 past 9. So minute, let's say, is not necessary, it's not mandatory, non è obbligatorio metterlo, you can avoid. It's 25 past 9. Very good, Anna Maria. And now we are here. We are in this part of the clock. So we have to say, sono le 9:30. Again, as I told you before, we will use this structure, but instead of using the quantity of minutes, I told you how to say mezza. So we will say it's half past 9. It's half past 9. It's half past 9. Very, very good. Perfect. Now, we have to move to this other part of the clock. And as I wrote you here, when we have to say the minutes in this part that are in this part of the clock, we use the preposition to. But how is the logic behind this other part of the clock? In English, when we have to say the minutes that are in this part of the clock, we use the preposition to. But the preposition to comes before the hour that goes after. So I explain you better. In this part of the clock, we will say it's minutes to hour. But which hour? The following one. The following one. So we will not use here the number 9 because the following hour that comes after 9 is 10. So here we will say all the minutes that have to come in order to arrive to the number 10, because in this case, then the clock starts moving, and so it will go to the number 10. So here, remember, we will say it's number of minutes to the following hour. So if the clock is here, in Italian we say sono le 9:35, but in English we can say that there are 25 minutes in order to come to 10. Mancano 25 minuti alle 10. For this reason, we will say it's 25 to 10. It's 25 to 10. I don't like this S. It seems like the number 5. So it's 25 to 10. So the hour that comes after. What about here? Here we would say in Italian, sono le 10 meno 20. So in English, we have 20 minutes to 10. For this reason, we will say it's 10 to, it's 20 to 10. It's 20 minutes, I mean, to 10. So here we said, it's 25 to 10. It's 20 to 10. What about here? Here again, we know how to say this part, this section. That is again a quarter. So we will say, what time is it? It's a quarter to 10. Here in the meantime, our hand is starting going this way, of course. It starts moving, so it starts going this way. It's a quarter to 10. Okay, so now let me see if you understood properly this part of the clock. So how can we say sono le 10 meno 10? Le 10 meno 10. How do we say 10 meno 10 in English? What time is it? The reply will be, it's... Let me see if you understood this. Let's see if somebody starting replying. Welcome, Irena, in the meantime. Welcome back. Sono le 10 meno 10. So let's find somebody to test this morning. Lorenzo Di Bella. For example, which is the correct reply for this? Let's imagine that we are in a real virtual class. So I'm the teacher, so I can ask you to give me a reply. So Lorenzo, how do you say in English, sono le 10 meno 10? Of course, this question is open also to everybody else. Are you replying or I cannot see the comments? I do not see your replies. Let me see if I see them here. Very good, perfect. You are replying, but here I cannot see. It's 10 to 10. Very good. It's 10 to 10. The same way we will say here, le 10 meno 5, it's 5 to 10. And then we will complete the total circle saying it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. So let's repeat all these together. So repeat all the time together from 9 to 10. It's 9 o'clock. It's 5 past 9. It's 10 past 9. It's a quarter past 9. It's 20 past 9. It's 25 past 9. It's half past 9. Then, going to this part of the clock, we will say it's 25 to 10, it's 20 to 10, it's a quarter to 10, it's 10 to 10, and eventually it's 5 to 10. Okay, very good. Keep in mind these other two things. In Italian, we say sono le 10 meno 20. In English, we never put the article before the time. So that's the reason why I just told you that the reply starts with subject, verb, and then immediately the time without article, because many people keep in mind the Italian version of expressing the time and say it's the. No, never use the article, please. So it's, and then we put immediately the minutes or the expression a quarter or half, or the number if it is o'clock. First. Secondly, what you have to keep in mind is how to call these. These two elements of the clock are called hands. So the word hand in English has two different meanings. On one way, it means mano. On the other way, it means lancetta. So, how do we call these in English? Hands. These are the minute hand. These are the minute hands, whereas this is the hour hand. So, we can have minute hand, la lancetta dei minuti, and hour hand, la lancetta delle ore. Remember that the name, the word hour in English is written with the H, but the H is mute. So we say hour, not hour. Remember that the correct pronunciation is hour. Hour hand, because on the contrary, hand has a pronounced H. Okay, so today we learned how to express the clock, how to express to read the clock, sorry, so how to express the time, and the name of these that are called in English hands. I also remind you that the one that we hang on the wall, l'orologio da parete, is called clock, whereas the one that we wear on our wrist, quello che indossiamo al polso, is called watch. Another thing that I want you to say is that in this case, the 35, I know that it is not written this way on the clock, but just to keep you in mind. In this case, there are two ways to express the time. As I told you before, here we say it's 55 minutes to 10. But it is also possible to say that it is 35 minutes past 9. So here it's up to you. Spetta a voi, sta a voi. Here it's up to you how to decide how to say the time.
Se ti è piaciuto l'estratto di questa lezione, iscriviti al canale, attiva le notifiche, ma soprattutto, per saperne di più, clicca sul link in descrizione. Ci vediamo dall'altra parte!